Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. He's dodged bullets in action films like Furious 7 and won hearts in countless Hallmark rom-coms. But over the last 3 months, actor Brotherton has taken on the role of a real-life hero in Los Angeles, where wildfires destroyed thousands of homes and businesses in January 2025. Just miles from his own home. Like many true heroes, Brotherton is modest about his efforts and prefers not to take credit for the hard work he's contributed since the crisis began. While driving to help sort donations for displaced families in late April, the actor told Entertainment Now that he simply wants to remind others that the need for donations and volunteers remains urgent. The devastation is so massive, he said. Brotherton has long been involved with late actor Paul Walker's foundation, Reach Out Worldwide, and understands the natural impulse to respond after a disaster. Everyone kind of plays that superhero right away, he said. It's our instinct to give, and then life takes over and you kind of get back to your own stuff. But the need is constant, he added, noting that while he served as an ambassador for ROW for over a decade, experiencing a disaster close to home has changed his perspective. Now that I've been in the community directly, I can see the need is going to be here for at least another 2 years. Brotherton and his wife Allison, whom he calls the real hero in their partnership, have been deeply involved with ROW's on-the-ground response since the fires began spreading through entire neighborhoods, including hard-hit areas like Altadena and Pacific Palisades. The organization sources new, donated goods from individuals and companies and matches them with families who have requested specific items, from kitchenware to clothing to furniture. Many families, still living in temporary accommodations such as hotels, short-term apartments, or other improvised housing, come to ROW's depot by appointment to receive curated donations selected just for them by volunteers like Brotherton. Wearing a Romance University hoodie during his conversation with Entertainment Now, Brotherton mentioned a $7,000 donation from Benjamin Ayers Initiative, an online Hallmark fan community that raises money for charitable causes. The funds, raised in just 1 week, were used to buy targeted items for families in need. We were able to allocate every dollar exactly where it was needed, Brotherton said. We purchased a number of air fryers and air purifiers to include in our care packages, and they were incredibly well received. With larger nonprofit organizations, it can sometimes be unclear exactly where a donation ends up, he explained. They do great work, but you're left wondering, where did my $100 go? With this, we could say, okay, Ben, here's the amount, and here's exactly what we're buying. It's rewarding to be involved in something where we can be transparent and proud of every step. At ROW's collection site, where families come by appointment to pick up care packages, Brotherton shared that many recipients are moved to tears. For anyone who knows what it's like to lose a home, we're trying to offer a moment of relief, he said. Have your basic needs met. Have a real conversation and come back again if there's more we can help with, from beds to toothpaste. Brotherton emphasized that the need in LA remains significant, but that getting involved is easier than most people think, whether that's through donations, volunteering, or simply spreading the word. Volunteers can sign up through ROW's website or reach out directly at Responders ROW organization. Financial contributions of any amount make a difference, he said, and businesses can also donate merchandise. His Fuller House co-star and friend, Candace Cameron Bure, has contributed several items from her clothing line. For those who want more control over their giving, ROW also offers an Amazon wish list of specific items for families, everything from non-stick cookware to laundry baskets. In the wake of increasingly destructive wildfires ravaging the West Coast, Brotherton has stepped forward not with scripted lines or red carpet bravado, but with boots, gloves, and an unwavering sense of purpose. His mission is simple: help where help is desperately needed, and as he puts it, there is constant need. The actor's transformation into a humanitarian hero began in the midst of California's wildfire crisis, where entire towns were reduced to ash and families found themselves without homes or hope. Moved by the devastation, Brotherton didn't just donate money. Partnering with local organizations and volunteer networks, he rolled up his sleeves and began working on the ground, providing supplies, rebuilding homes, and offering emotional support to people who had lost everything. "I couldn't sit on the sidelines anymore," Brotherton said in a recent interview. "We spend so much time pretending to be heroes in movies. At some point, you ask yourself, what good is that if you don't show up when people really need help?" What sets Brotherton apart isn't just his presence in disaster zones, but his consistency. While some celebrities make brief appearances for photo ops, Brotherton has become a fixture in several wildfire-stricken communities. He's been seen helping distribute food, clearing debris, even organizing fundraisers to support long-term recovery efforts. And for him, this isn't a one-time mission. It's a lifelong commitment. "There's always another fire, another storm, another family in crisis," he explained. "The headlines might move on, but the need doesn't." Through social media, Brotherton has been raising awareness about the long road to recovery faced by those affected by natural disasters. His Instagram feed has shifted from red carpet snapshots to images of soot-covered volunteers, broken homes slowly being rebuilt, and personal stories of survivors who've inspired him to keep going. His platform has become a powerful amplifier for voices that often go unheard in the chaos of national news cycles. Fans who once cheered Brotherton for his comedic timing or dramatic flair are now rallying behind his humanitarian work. Many have even followed his example, organizing local donation drives and volunteering in their own communities. In a time where social media can often feel performative, Brotherton's authenticity has struck a chord. He's also become increasingly vocal about the importance of climate change awareness and disaster preparedness. In one emotional video, he addressed his followers directly. "If you live anywhere near forests or dry land, wildfires are no longer a distant threat. They're a reality. We need to support each other, advocate for safer policies, and prepare our homes and families." While his Hollywood schedule remains active, Brotherton has made it clear that any future roles will be balanced with his commitment to advocacy and boots-on-the-ground action. He's even in talks to create a documentary series that follows recovery efforts across disaster zones, hoping to shed light on both the challenges and the resilience of affected communities. "I've met some of the most incredible people in these places. People who've lost everything, but still show up with a smile and a shovel," he said. "They remind me of what real strength looks like. It's not about fame or fortune. It's about showing up, no matter what." Local officials and disaster relief organizations have praised Brotherton not just for his presence, but for his humility. "John doesn't act like a celebrity when he's with us," said one volunteer coordinator in Northern California. "He gets dirty, he listens, he cares. He's one of us." In a world often divided by headlines, politics, and self-interest, John Brotherton is quietly redefining what it means to be a public figure. By stepping off the screen and into communities in crisis, he's reminding us all that heroism isn't reserved for comic books or blockbuster scripts. It lives in compassion, commitment, and the courage to act. "And then there's also raising awareness," Brotherton added, explaining how impactful it is when people amplify ROW's mission on social media. "Sharing on Instagram helps a lot. Even just reposting a story. There are so many ways to contribute, even if you don't have a dollar to give." As wildfire seasons grow longer and more intense, Brotherton's message remains clear and unwavering. There is constant need, and if you have the ability to help, even in the smallest way, do it. That's where real change begins. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.